Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to tour this tiny fixer-upper that I just bought that we're going to remodel with a relatively small budget. I'm going to walk you through the entire scope of work and make sure you watch until the end where I share the acquisition numbers. The home is on a pie-shaped lot, which means the front of the house has the widest frontage, which is nice because it feels very welcoming. And we already have a lawn on both sides. We just need to kill the weeds and revive the lawn with some fertilizer. So we're also going to cut the bushes that are right in front of the house because they're covering a lot of the frontage and they make it difficult to maintain and paint the exterior. In terms of the building structure, we have a roof that's in very decent shape and the windows are already double pane. We just need to get rid of this very old brown colored exterior because it makes the house feel so dated. And we're also going to replace the garage door that's wooden and very outdated as well. Now welcome inside. So we enter the living room right away, and the living room is of really good size. There is a big window over there that's bringing in a lot of natural light. But we still want to add plenty of recessed lights in this room so the room will always be bright. We can also use a fresh coat of paint here to make the space feel more updated. So the focal point of this living room is this fireplace. It's a very nice fireplace. It already has nice moldings. We just need to use a fresh coat of paint to cover the burn marks on the bricks and remove this dated cover. And on the carpet, you can see that it's pretty dirty. It already has many marks. And you can see where the furniture used to be because it's of a lighter shade. So the carpet definitely needs to be replaced. I'm thinking to use the luxury vinyl floors because it's very cost effective and it will make the space look very nice. On the other side of the entryway, there is this plastic divider that's very old-fashioned. We're going to remove it together with the brick casing underneath so that we can open up this space. So after this is gone, you're going to have a very good view of the dining room. The dining room right now looks a little dated because of this old school chandelier. We're definitely going to replace it. And you also see a lot of the personal items that were left behind by the previous seller. The seller left everything here for me to inherit because I provided this service to them to take the burden off of them because we're going to do construction here anyways, and it's easy for us to get rid of anything that's not wanted by the seller anymore. Before I show you more of the fixer-upper, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to show more interesting before and after videos like this. My book, Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide, is a comprehensive guide for house flipping beginners. So if you're interested, don't forget to grab your copy on Amazon today. Right off of the dining room is the kitchen. This kitchen really gave me a lot of headache because you can tell that it's pretty weird. Especially that there is a weird add-on here right off of the kitchen. This space, you can pretty easily tell that it didn't come with the house originally because the floor is raised and the ceiling is lower than the rest of the house. It also has dark wood paneling and a dark ceiling, so it looks very out of place. I thought about keeping this space originally because the home is so small, an additional living area is valuable. But after I saw how it was constructed from the outside, which I'm going to show you when we go to the backyard, I have to make a decision to remove this part. It's unfortunate, but we're going to have to put this wall back together and probably add a window somewhere around here so the kitchen will still have good natural light. There's really a lot going on in this kitchen. Right off the bat, you notice that there are 3 entryways. There's the entryway from the dining room and the entryway to the weird addition that we just talked about, and this entryway to the hallway. Usually a kitchen doesn't need so many entry points, and they are a waste of space because they prevent us from putting in cabinets or work surface. So we're going to have to figure out a way to fix it. There's even a door to the stairs going to the garage. So it also creates a bulge here, which makes it hard to make the kitchen functional. And you also notice that there's wallpaper on the kitchen walls, and the wallpaper is this interesting blue colored that looks like tiles, but it doesn't go with the linoleum floors we have, and it's definitely have to go. The cabinets here are extremely old. You can see that they have rounded corners and the drawers are at a weird angle. So these cabinets, I don't see them very often, and the cabinets here are actually different. So because of this stairway right here that's creating a big bulge, we want to relocate the fridge to this side so that it wouldn't be protruding. And then after that, we'll keep the sink where it is and have a window right over it, and then the rest would be a wall as we were putting back the wall after we removed the addition. And the cabinets are going to go all the way around here, and then we want to remove this wall but still have lower cabinets on this side. And then we want to remove this wall where the fridge is on right now so that we can have a bigger doorway here and also have the sidelines to the living room. And then this part will be open as the only entryway to the kitchen. Right across the hallway from the kitchen, on the same level, we have this first bedroom. This bedroom is all pink right now, and the scope of work is pretty straightforward. We're going to replace the light fixture, repaint the interior, and replace the carpet with vinyl floors. So even though this house is really small, it has 2 different levels, and we're going to go up the steps to go to the second level that's right on top of the garage. So here you can see that in this hallway there's a different kind of wallpaper that's very interesting. It has some 3D elements, and it tells you that at the older times when this home was built, back then the wallpaper was really in style and they really used a lot of it all over the house, and this is probably the 3rd or 4th type of wallpaper that we've seen. So this is the first bedroom on the second level, and in this room we're definitely going to replace this track light with a new light fixture, and we're going to get rid of the drips and replace the yellow carpet, and of course clean up all the stuff inside. Because there's only 1 bathroom in the home, so there's not really a primary bedroom. And this one is probably the biggest, even though it's still very compact. It's a little hard to get around right now because of so much stuff on the ground. But we're going to replace the light fixture, repaint the walls, and replace the carpet. And once we clear it all out, the room will feel a lot more spacious than it is now. So this bathroom is the only bathroom in the house. It's very small, but it's a standard size in the Bay Area. You can see that all the fixtures in here are very dated. Like we have this almond colored oversized tub and almond colored sink. All of the fixtures here are going to have to go together with the dated shower panels and the linoleum floors. After we put in all new fixtures and finishes, the bathroom will feel a lot more modern. As mentioned earlier, this home is on a pie-shaped lot, which means the side yard and backyard actually has 3 different sections. So in the front, we have a little courtyard area that's nice and private. We just need to do a little bit of cleanup and maintain the lawn. In the back of the house right here, this is a structure that was added on illegally, and you can tell that the construction is pretty rough. We're definitely going to remove it. We would be able to get back the patio area so it has more space. The rest of the backyard will put in some nice plants and maybe a little bit of grass so that this can be a very family-friendly backyard. Further down that way, there's actually more concrete space over there that can also be utilized. This tiny house has a unique floor plan with the living room, dining room, and kitchen on the same level, together with one of the 3 bedrooms. As usual, the kitchen is where we're going to focus most of our renovation budget on. For the bedrooms and the rest of the living space, we'll mainly clean up and paint. On the second level, we have the other 2 bedrooms that are on top of the garage. They'll both get a quick refresh. And then we'll put in most of the work on the only bathroom. Now you've seen the before state of this fixer-upper, let's talk about the numbers. I bought this home for $900,000, and as I mentioned, we're going to spend relatively low on the renovation, which is about $80,000, which is very unusual because most of my flips are taking about $120,000 to $150,000 to remodel. So it's a very cost-effective renovation, and I can't wait to show you what we do to this home. After we remodel the home, the estimated after repair value is about $1.2 million. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. See you next week. To make it look more inviting and sorry, can also be utilized. Just before the wind came. And the rest of the space is not sorry. Based on how this addition was built, after remodel, that has a big bulge, right? Okay. Are actually different. I'm blocking it, right?